Morning, cyber friends, Mitty Man, coming at you from Walker's Music. Yet another word for the day. Sunday edition, people. Yes, it's Sunday again. First day of the week. Yeah, we always, a lot of people consider, they call this resurrection morning. First day of the week when Mary went to the tomb, saw an empty tomb. I say we had risen. But I just wanted to come back to, as a promise, I had said that I was going to do some uh, an evaluation, sort of like template of how God plans are always higher than our plans are. And in my yearly walk through the Word, uh, I had a incident that happened. Video card went out on my desktop PC where I have my audio book, audio Bible, from Alexander Scordy. It's called Theophilus. It set me back a few days. As a matter of fact, I'm yet waiting on another video card. I had a bad experience with one, but nevertheless, that's okay. As long as this one's here, hopefully we're going to pray that this one's here that's on the way work and satisfied so I can get back to my desktop, because I got a lot of stuff in my desktop that I really, I employ a lot of it, my sound especially. Anyway, want to give a shout out to the YouTube family. David Justice, all the way up to Big Papa JT, better than Mama JT, y'all know the team. Also to the End Time Harvest Game, Brother LA, Kingdom Knowledge, Elder Michael McCrae, Brother P.B. John, Brother Hardtail, Brother JT, Papa JT, Brother Baby Brother on the Flavor, Sister Kate, also Sister Hot Yo, we just give y'all the honor. The thing I want to say, like I said, I got delayed. I'm behind a few days, and I to walk through the Word, a yearly walk through the Word, and therefore now we're just at the point where Moses had Aaron. God said he was trying to get Pharaoh to let his people go, and they're in bondage, and slavery in Egypt, and when they went, Moses and Aaron first confronted Pharaoh with this idea of letting the people go out into the wilderness to do sacrifice unto God, that he employed them even more labor, more vigorous labor. Told them that now they would not receive any straw to make that tally of brick. But then nevertheless, the tally must remain the same. In other words, they want them now to do more work with less resources. That's just the way it is with people sometimes. The people we deal with, Brother Mike Murdoch, my mentor, I listen to his teaching very closely. He often says, evaluate your friend very carefully. If people are not putting into your life, they're taken out of it. So you must wait and be very, very careful how you place these people. There's some people that's not worth you in. I saw Brother JT video, and I kind of got a laugh at it, because some people is not even worth your time wasting on them. I mean, they're not putting nothing into you, they're taking away from you. You don't need to deal with that anyway. Nevertheless, I didn't come here to deal with that. But I come here to let you know something, man. If you, all you Bible scholars that read the Bible and study the Bible, if you notice that God said I would harden Pharaoh's heart, God was doing that on purpose. God could have made Pharaoh turn over people loose the first time Moses appeared to him, but he didn't, because God had a bigger plan. You see, the children of Israel plan they just wanted to get out of bondage. They just wanted to leave Egypt and be out from under the taskmasters and whatnot. But God had a much greater plan than that. God's plan was, and this is not saying nothing new to some people. Some people already know this. But for those that don't know, those are the ones I'm talking to. God had a bigger plan than the Israelites. Just like God always have a bigger plan than yours and mine. Most of the time, see, we think so minute. God's ways are much higher than our ways. His thoughts are much higher than our thoughts. And God always have a bigger picture than our little bitty camera can take. The snapshot that our little cameras can take. But at any rate, God's plan from the beginning was not only to just deliver Israel out of Egypt, but to take care of Egypt. God was going to take care of Egypt. He was going to bring that empire down. You see, God always got something bigger in store. That's why he kept on hardening Pharaoh's heart. He knew that God hardened his heart. And if you read the scripture, it tells you that God hardened his heart. Because God had a bigger plan in store. He led Pharaoh all the way to the Red Sea. Took his army down there. So he can get rid of that military. Because let me tell you something, people. Had not God done that, the Egyptians would have been forever tormenting the Israelites. They were, every time they would plant something, every time they would think they got themselves together, here come the Egyptians. But God took care of the whole matter. See, God wasn't just going to deliver them out of Egypt. He was going to take care of Egypt, period. And that's what he did. That's what God done. So in other words, God knows how to deal with your enemies. That's how come he said, love your enemies and pray for them. Because first of all, people, we don't know how to take care of things. We think we do. We think we're doing a whole lot of time. Know what we do? We mess them up. You can't get nothing straight. I hear people all the way talking, I'm gonna straighten this, you can't straighten nothing out. But only God can. And God knows how to do it. The only thing we must do is commit our way unto him. Give it to him, and then he'll fix it. God knows how to fix things, regardless of what our popular belief. So in other words, this was why God kept hardening the heart of Pharaoh. Because he had a bigger plan. God's plan was to get rid of the empire, to bring it down. And that's what he did. So when the children of Israel got down to the Red Sea, and they didn't have nowhere to go but forward. They couldn't go back because the army was there. They couldn't go to either side because the mountain was there. And the Red Sea was in front of them. So the only way they could go was straight across. God opened up the sea and they went across. And he led Pharaoh's army right on in that sea. And guess what? Drowned the whole army. Pharaoh lost his whole military, his whole militia in one day. Yes, he did. He lost his whole militia in one day. So people, that empire went down in one day. And then you got some people that scoff at that as well. Really, they crossed the Red Sea, but it was in maybe about 1 or 2 feet of water. Well, people, how stupid that is. And guess what? You just made God create an even bigger miracle. So that means God drowned a whole militia in 2 feet of water. Come on, people, get in here. This is Mighty Man saying, whatever you get into, if God is not in it, best you come out of it. This is Mighty Man saying peace and goodbye.